Morning coffee to the sounds of our cat using the litter box. The sounds of a morning in the Stauffer home. I met 2 stray cats today.
You did.
What's up, family? I'm Rachel.
And I'm Joe.
And we are Two Crazy Ketos.
And if you're new to our channel, welcome. Here on Two Crazy Ketos, we do different things like recipe videos, and we do product reviews, and we talk about various keto topics. And every Monday, we sit down on the couch for Keto on the Couch. We're just going to talk about what's going on in our lives for the week.
You can find us in different social media platforms like Facebook, Instagram, and Twitter.
And we have a website, which is twocrazyketos.com, and that's where you're going to find all of our different recipes. Now, we do upload at least 5 new videos every single week, so make sure you subscribe to our channel.
And don't forget to hit the little bell icon, and that way every single time we upload a new video, you'll be alerted to it.
The camera is like angled, just a touch.
Yeah, I met a black cat and a tabby cat, and I pet them a lot. They were super friendly, but then I washed my hands really good when I came home. And Tabitha was like so upset because she was like, well, wait a second, as soon as you come in the door, you're petting me. Like, why are you not petting me? And I'm like, don't touch me. I don't know what these cats have. But I also met a duck that had a mohawk. He was awesome.
Nice.
So we're having coffee.
Yep. Happy Saturday.
Is this some bones in my cup?
It's the Bones Fudge, but
fudge.
So I mixed that with a little bit of just like the Sam's Club coffee house one because there wasn't a lot of the bones left. There wasn't enough to make a full pot.
Stretch the bones.
That's the only thing is, I didn't have enough to make a full pot, so it's like half bones and half of the other kind.
I want this as a Christmas shirt. Like, not only is he like from A Christmas Story in the little bunny outfit, but you even have the kid with his like tongue on the pole stuff.
That's one of the ones we got like 40% off.
You're not drinking coffee.
No, I'm drinking, this is my morning shake, although this one's a little different. So this is just the Equip Vanilla. And I put a squirt of skinny syrup. It's too sweet for me.
Ooh, let me try.
It's too sweet. But no more skin. But probably the reason it's too sweet for me is I had this left over. We did a review of this.
Whoa.
I'm going to leave a link for that right up here. This is that keto milk. And this is already sweetened.
It's
and
got
I didn't
cinnamon roll.
think about using, I put this in with the Equip I want to use it up.
Man.
And so that, along with the skinny syrup, like way too sweet for me.
The only thing is,
and then I have eggs in here.
If you like put more ice in there and turn that into an ice cream, you wouldn't be upset about that.
Yeah.
Tastes more desserty.
So yeah, I like to start off my day with like some kind of a protein shake because I don't want to do breakfast, but I'm eating like 220 grams of protein a day.
Hard to get it all in.
So, and yeah, I can't do the big meal thing. So we're going to go to Sam's Club.
But first.
What? Oh, we got to read our book.
We got to read our book.
We started reading a new book now.
I'm so proud. Like every morning we just kind of read, a couple of pages together in a book, pray together. And so we just finished Eat the Cookie, Buy the Shoes.
Good book.
It was really, really good. It was super fun. I really enjoyed it. And you get that win that you finished a book together. Like I like reading on my own. He likes reading on his own. But reading together is like we have to high five over that.
High five.
Like we finished it. So we're starting a new one.
Yeah. So what we do is every day that book, because some of the chapters were long, so these are very short chapters.
Yeah.
So like now some of these get longer. So what we'll do is we won't necessarily always read a whole chapter. We'll read a section. So like I'm looking at this next chapter, like it's 2 pages, so we'll read the whole thing. But then the chapter after that is like 10 pages, but it's broken down into like sections. You're not gonna see that because it's all blown out. So we'll read that, and we do that every morning. That's how we start our day.
And I'm kind of excited because it's the 5 love language, the secret to love that lasts. So
what is your love language?
You know what? I think I know, but I don't even want to say because like I think that it is words of encouragement or affirmation. But, acts of service, bless me. I enjoy gifts, like all of those things. So I'm hoping that this will give me a little bit more insight into, reading it. Because I think that you're all physical touch. Like, I think that that's your... And there you go. What do you think is yours?
What is your love language? Let us know down in the comment section. I actually saw a funny, like, Instagram... I don't know if it was an Instagram / Snapchat, what it was, where someone was saying, like, what is your vice? Like, what is the thing that you really struggle with the most?
Yeah.
And then what is your love language? And a lot of times they're the same thing. Right? Like, what is something like you struggle with, like eating food?
And then your love
language. And then you're a food pusher. Right? So it's like, wait a second. I
That's
have a problem, right? Like,
that's a frustration.
I struggle with like snacking all the time, but the first thing I want to do is buy snacks for my family and my friends and my kids. And
yeah.
So, I mean, that could be like a difficult thing, right? So if your love language is
gift
physical
giving,
touch.
but you're shopaholic.
Yeah.
Like, that could be dangerous. But I think it's really important. I'm excited. I mean, we've been married a long time, but I think you always have to be working at it.
Yeah. We got something else we're going to do in this vlog today. We're going to read hate comments.
Do we get to read our own? Like, if it's directed at me, I get to read them?
We'll say, let's read our book. You take a shower. Keto on the couch. Sam's Club.
Some love before the hate.
We did try to vlog on St. Patrick's Day, and that was an epic fail because we got halfway through the day and we're like, no. So we have to show you a new bicycle, too.
Yeah.
Are you ready?
I am ready.
What are you wearing?
My new Punky Brewster sweater. A friend of mine actually wore this in like the early 1990s, and she's like, I bet Rachel would wear it now. And I'm like, I totally would.
Of course you would. Okay, we have a lot of comments to read.
Good ones?
So we'll just kind of go, no, none of these are good ones. Most of these are mean and hate comments.
Uh-oh.
Okay, so I pulled comments from both Two Crazy Ketos and Two Crazy Campers.
Oh, Lord. Hey, you want to see what I got at the yard sale?
Okay.
I got some look, they're still in the package. Polly Pockets.
Oh, wow.
This is a great treasure box haul, and the kids will not be sad that there's no candy in Miss Rachel's classroom because they're going to get toys.
Except for the boys.
Well, I already have a ton of stuff for them.
Oh, how much did we pay for this? Like a nickel?
No. It was like $13 total.
Okay, that's not so bad.
Yeah, because I got a ton of stuff.
Okay, so this one is off of one of our RV ones.
All right.
It said, sorry kids. I am a big fan of Matt from Matt's RV Reviews.
Oh, we love him.
I love RVs, but I can't take your voice, friend.
Friend?
Your wife is cute as a button with a great little hiney, but your voice gives me a headache.
What? Wow.
I can't do anything about my voice. Can I try to talk really deep like that? I don't know.
Well, at least your wife has a cute hiney.
You have a cute hiney. I will agree with you, sir. My wife has a cute hiney, and I get to have that at home every day.
Oh, my gracious. But I don't agree. I like your voice.
You want another one?
No.
Scoot in here a little bit.
Okay.
Okay, so this one is off of our 5 reasons why the keto doesn't work to lose weight diet.
All right.
And it was because I said I don't like the taste of black coffee. And this person wrote, if you don't like the taste of black coffee, don't drink coffee. Coffee is not nutritional at all. I have never drank coffee and I'm still alive.
Okay. Like, all right. Well, I mean, we still like the taste of coffee. You just like the taste of coffee with stuff in it.
Yeah, and actually there are some benefits to coffee. Like, there are some nutritional benefits to coffee, especially when you mix them with things like MCT oil and stuff like that. You know, you can have an increase in metabolism. It can help with absorption. I just don't like the taste of black coffee. It's a little bitter for me.
You certainly don't need coffee to live. I mean, I think I might need it.
Well,
but
no, let's correct that. You need coffee so that I can live. Because, like, I don't think I would survive if you don't have coffee.
Let's not risk it.
Let's head into Sam's Club. How come you have all the good masks?
The 32 cools are my favorite.
Okay. I got another one before we head into Sam's Club.
Ugh.
This is off of a full day of eating one. It said, I think we were eating prime rib.
Okay.
It said, that looks super unhealthy. You didn't even have a glass of wine. It is too much food, it is too heavy, and is not possibly healthy. I'm going to stay with great steamed vegetables, a reasonable serving of fish or another protein, and a glass of red wine, and some great company of friends and family. You guys eat a lot of junk, and I'm not sure why you promote this.
Oh my gracious. Well, I think the message here is drink more. Maybe, like, just really we need to up our alcohol intake.
I'm sorry if they think that prime rib is unhealthy, but prime rib, especially on keto, is one of the healthiest things you can eat. It is 1-to-1. Are we eating a 20-ounce prime rib when we go to Texas Roadhouse? Absolutely. However, when we go to Texas Roadhouse, that's the only meal we eat for the day.
Pretty much, yeah.
And it is a perfectly keto meal. Now, I will say this. We went last night, and I'm sad to say that one of the ways that I like to get it is smothered in onions and mushrooms.
Yeah.
And I don't think the onions agree with me.
Me neither.
So I've narrowed it down to, I get the same exact meal every time. The last 2 times I've had the same thing where my stomach gets distended. So it's one of 3 things. It's the mushrooms and onions, it's the broccoli, or it's the horseradish sauce. And I really don't want to have to think about eating that primer without any of them. But I have a feeling it's the onions.
I think it's the onions.
So we may have to like ixnay the onions the next time we go to Texas Roadhouse.
I'm with you too, because I just have like a little distended belly that wants to be kind of farty. So like, I think it's the onions. I really
have a feeling.
do.
Yeah, I mean, there's nothing wrong with onions on keto, but that's a lot of onions that
more
they
than
give
we
us,
normally eat.
and it's a lot more than we normally eat.
Yeah.
And it's a treat, but yeah, we're gonna have to cut them out and see what happens.
Because we're not going to be a treat to one another.
Definitely not.
Every time I come here, I'm hoping that I'm going to find my burgers.
Still no.
Still no.
I wish they really had them, but you can get a whole box of beef franks.
It's not a consolation prize for me. Well, this is nice. 72 slices of bacon ready to go for $14.24. Of course, I don't think it compares with that can of bacon that we tried on the Fear Factor challenge.
My only problem with this kind of bacon is I still have to cook it because I like my bacon really crispy, so it doesn't really help me like this. This is the best shrimp. Every time I come to Sam's Club, I get this.
This is the backup plan in case I don't catch anything in Key West.
So it's Argentinian red shrimp. They're huge. They're already deveined. I simply defrost them. I throw them on the Blackstone. Put them in the air fryer. They're really good. It's like $17 for this big bag.
I am so excited. We're going to be making some pizza tonight with the Crave pizza crust, and we're going to need a lot of mozzarella. So actually, we found out that they have the whole milk. So get that.
We go through a lot of almond milk because coffee, and then also like making our custard, our protein custard. And the silk actually is a really good one that, you know, froths up really well on the frother. So we're getting 6 of them. Plus they have a really long shelf life. Great option if you're just like, don't have time to do a bunch of cooking. This is fire grilled boneless, skinless chicken breast. They are already grilled it over an open flame. And one piece, 150 calories. It's 29 grams of protein, 0 carbohydrates, and the ingredients are really good. It's chicken breast, water, and then some seasoning. So no maltodextrin or anything like that. This is a really great option just have for grab and go.
Amazingly, these have become my favorite. I never thought that these would be my favorite ones, but the cheddar jalapeno has so much flavor and it gets so like gooey when you put them on the grill that I just love them.
I like to split them in half and stick them in the air fryer, and then the cheese starts melting.
Yeah.
And these actually have pretty decent ingredients. It's 2 total carbohydrates for an entire length. So your ingredients are beef, cheddar cheese, water. They do have a little bit of sugar, but most of these things do. Jalapeno pepper, seasoned salt. We eat these almost every single day. We have one of these.
They're really tasty.
I almost forgot. We're in Sam's Club. Best part about Sam's Club, thanks to some of our subscribers, I think it was Joe in Pembroke Pines, we don't have to wait online. Scan and go. Download the app and then just sit here and scan all your items.
We love this because it's super convenient and it's already split into basically what is 2 days for us. Each of these is a day.
So we come here every week and we get one of these packs of chicken breasts, and we love it because we just take these, stick it in the air fryer, cover it with a little bit of like salt and pepper, or we'll use like the Redmond seasoned salt, stick it into the air fryer 20 minutes at 370 degrees, and it comes out perfectly crispy on the outside and juicy on the inside. At 92 cents a pound, I'm gonna grab this pack of chicken drumsticks and then do the same thing. Put some seasoning on it and stick them in the air fryer, and this way they're all cooked and I can just grab them as like a snack on my way out the door.
So when we want ground coffee, we actually really like this Dunkin' Donuts blend, but it's like $18, whereas this one is $10, and I am telling you, in a blind taste test, you would not know the difference.
And you're a coffee expert.
I am.
People ask us, like, if I can only get one membership, which one should I get? Like, I like Sam's Club for the meat deals that we're getting. But if you're looking for keto snacks, they don't really have a lot of stuff here. They don't really have all the almond flour. At least ours doesn't. So the only thing they carry here is pork rinds. But that could be a good thing because then you're not tempted to buy all these things that say keto on it.
Very true.
You know, if you go to Costco, they have loads of things that are labeled keto, but they're not really very keto friendly. So you have to be careful. So there is a positive to them not having all that stuff here.
Yeah, because it's going to encourage you to eat whole food because all the whole food stuff is very inexpensive.
Right. Okay, so here's the best part about Sam's Club. Look at all those lines. Here's all we have to do. We're going to hit scan and go. We're going to hit checkout. Slide to pay. And we're done. Let's go past all the people that are waiting online right now.
So that like pay and leave is the greatest thing ever. And
yes.
I wish that every store at least had it as an option.
I just don't understand, especially these wholesale clubs, like why they don't all have it as an option. It just makes it so much easier to just go through, scan everything. They're still checking you on the way out anyway.
Right.
And I asked her last time I was here, she's like, when they scan a couple items, it actually tells them, like, look for this item, and this item, to make sure that, like, you're not doing anything wrong.
Yeah, or you're not forgetting everything. Before we leave,
okay,
we need to run over to Whole Foods because I'm not entirely sure that we have tomato sauce. The boys will cook and use tomato sauce, but they don't want to use bad tomato sauce anymore. They enjoy the flavor of our tomato sauce, so yeah.
I had so much of that stuff.
They use it.
And yeah, every time I go in the cabinet, like there's another one that's half open, and then when I want it, there is none.
Yeah, we use the good stuff.
Okay, so here is one from our one when we modified a pop-up camper.
All right.
She is way too perky.
Way too perky. I'll work on it.
You don't look very perky right now.
No, well, wipe that smile right off my face.
You want another one?
Yes.
So this one is on our easy guide to getting started in keto, step 3.
Okay.
Says, I just found your channel. I like your channel.
Okay.
But if you're interested in my opinion, not really. Rachel, you are very sweet, but you are way too perky for my taste.
I'm so sorry.
Maybe this is it's just this video. It's the first I've seen. I really want to like you guys a lot.
Okay.
But if you guys, especially Rachel,
all right,
could just tone down the over-the-top sunshine just a bit, I could see myself liking you a lot more. And I do like you. I'm sorry to be so critical, but this is just my feeling.
Okay.
I've watched every keto YouTuber that I could find over the past 2 years that I've been keto.
Well, we're super excited that you're keto.
Yep.
You've given us a lot to think about.
And thank you for liking us.
Yes, thank you for sort of almost liking us, very close to liking us. You're not gonna wanna probably watch any more of our videos though, because I don't know if I get better or I get worse.
Yeah, usually the perkiness that you see Rachel in our videos, that's just toned
life.
Down Rachel.
Yes, I'm trying to friend.
We recently did a podcast with Keto Savage, Robert Sykes, and I don't know when it's going to come out, but we'll let you guys know. Just make sure you subscribe to our channel so you can find out. And one of the things he talked to us about was like having a YouTube channel and like how do you become successful. And I don't know if we're successful. I mean, we enjoy what we do. But one of the things that we've said is you have to be authentic. You cannot fake it. The Rachel that you're getting is not a fake Rachel. This is Rachel.
It is too exhausting to be somebody that you're not. So
it's exhausting being who you are.
Right? I mean, like, I think that, yeah, being successful is just being yourself. Mm-hmm. So we get to be successful by just being ourselves and not having to be somebody that we're not.
Yeah, so the dancing Rachel and the perky Rachel and the balls Rachel. That's Rachel.
Rachel all the time. All right, so we're doing some important shopping in Whole Foods, and that is trying to find the perfect bunny. Do you like bunnies with the floppy ears, or do you like them with the perky ears? We asked on our live stream, but I'm wondering, what do you think?
Floppy ears.
I'm a floppy ears person too, I think. Look at that. There's like the perfect amount of stuffing and super soft.
Zevia is on sale. Perfect.
Except for
best flavor.
You've got the worst flavor.
We're gonna need some butter. So we're gonna get some of this kind of butter. And we're gonna get some of this butter. I have a question. Salted or unsalted?
Salted.
I like salted butter.
Always salted.
What do you guys like, salted or unsalted?
We found some fancy butter. This
Goat
is
butter.
Goat's butter. It's $10,
We're gonna
but
try it.
I think we need to try it.
We don't eat potato chips. We can afford butter.
Well, at least it's on sale.
Perfect. Because we don't have any, and we're gonna get some of this. So let's see, $5.39, and don't forget, so it's $5.99 on sale, normally $8.79, but then they have the prime price right there.
So this is a flavor I've never seen before. It's sensitive marinara. So does it tell me like I look cute in these jeans? Like how sensitive is it?
Now this is something you have to realize. So people are gonna look at this, and so you got the pizza, which is on sale for $3.59, and when you turn over the side, it's gonna say 3 total carbohydrates and less than 1 gram of dietary fiber, and then you're gonna compare that to this one, this tomato basil, and you're gonna look at this one, and it says 6 total carbohydrates and 1 gram of dietary fiber, but look at the difference. This one is a half a cup serving, and this one is a quarter of a cup serving. So they're actually the same exact nutrition. Okay, before Rachel gets back, I'm gonna grab these keto-friendly double chocolate cookies and these chocolate chip cookies, and we're gonna do a review of these, because quickly glancing at the ingredients, they look really good, but it's kind of interesting that the #1 ingredient is sunflower seeds. So something you have to be careful about. I looked at this and I was like, oh look, almond flour tortillas. Super exciting. Then I turned it over. The ingredients: almond flour, tapioca flour, water, salt, and xanthan gum. 20 total carbohydrates per serving. It's 10 carbs per tortilla. And even if you're doing net carbs, it's 7 net carbs.
They have tall boy Zevias for 89 cents.
Where's the grape? Maybe it's just our store, but the one thing I will say about Whole Foods is the
So
people
nice.
who work there are super friendly.
Very friendly, super sweet.
I love that about the store. Now, you know, a lot of people say like Whole Foods is expensive.
Be strategic.
And my thing is like, I find it's not expensive if you're strategically shopping and if you're buying what's on sale. We generally don't buy something in here if it's not on sale. So we kind of walk around, we look for the yellow stickers. You get 10% off of the yellow sticker if you're a Prime member. And I actually like the fact that now the stickers actually tell you like, this is how much it is on sale, and then this is the Prime price. And it's really nice that you can get some good deals. Like the Rouse was like $8 and it's on sale for like $5.69. So that's a good sale. Like you're not gonna find it in Publix for that price.
No, and I think that if you have to know yourself.
Yes.
So if you're somebody who is kind of bad at impulse purchasing when you're hungry, then make sure that you eat something before you go shopping. And that way you won't put something in your cart you don't want.
Speaking of hungry, you wanna go home and eat?
Yes, I do.
So you wanna read another comment before we go?
Yes, because I have some cheese and some Zevia to console me.
Okay, so this one is, again, it's off of us finding a RV for your mom.
Okay. So it says, I hear a lot about grandma, but I have never seen grandma. I only see 2 old people. Wow, I guess that's
I guess
us.
we're the grandma?
Yeah.
You're the grandma, I'm the grandpa?
Wow. I love you, Grandpa Joe.
I love you, grandma. Oh my gosh, they're done. Oh, this is so cool. I gotta go do this.
I just thought that, like, if there's a teaching one that's 4 years, is there also a psychology one that's 4 years? Oh, oh my gracious.
Take them. Take her.
Oh my gracious.
Your dream.
Our chickens have turned into dinosaurs.
We have a pet T-Rex.
Caleb is requesting that they not poop in the room, but usually if you're holding a chicken, they don't poop on you.
Look at the T-Rex arms.
Oh my lord.
Okay, lunchtime.
Well, this looks very much like a normal lunch for us.
Okay, so let's go over what we have here. This is about a half a pound of ground beef, 90-10 ground beef. This is one of those jalapeno cheddar sausages from Sam's Club. They're so good. And 1 chicken breast, again from Sam's Club. It's about 220 grams of chicken breast.
Now, this looks very different.
Okay, so this is a meat lover's pizza.
We are meat lovers.
Okay, so what this is I use the pizza crust from Crave Bakery. I'm going to leave a link for them down below. We are in no way affiliated with them.
No.
And this is what one of them looks like. It comes like just like this. And I don't know how much it costs, but I will put that down below.
I'm going to try some.
And so what's in the crust is mozzarella cheese, which is cultured milk, vinegar, microbial rennet, and salt. And then you have almond flour, egg, whey protein isolate, hazelnut meal. That's interesting. Baking powder, gelatin, garlic powder, parsley, natural flavors. There's 390 calories in an entire one, which I think is pretty reasonable. It's 20 grams of fat, 29 grams of fat, 28 grams of protein, 10 total carbohydrates, 4 grams of dietary fiber, so it's 6 net carbs, but there's nothing bad in there. Okay, so on top of it, I put 1 serving of the Rouse marinara, so it's a quarter of a cup across the whole thing, and obviously we're splitting it. Then I put 1 ounce of mozzarella cheese, again, across the entire thing. Then we have some of this chicken breast. I took a little bit off of each person's, that's why it's sliced up. Chopped that up, put that on there. Took a little bit of sausage, chopped that up, put it on there. Put a pepperoni on there.
That has got a really good thin crust mouthfeel to it. Some of the crust that we have tasted just turned into water and like it's kind of like a paper straw. It just starts to dissolve in your mouth, but that's not like this.
So this is like a really good play on fathead dough, but it's not just the almond flour. She's using a hazelnut meal. She's using a whey protein isolate, so like a protein powder. It really does have a good like pizza crust taste and texture. It's not like, I like getting the, making up a fathead dough, but sometimes like it gets too crispy or too soggy. Like this is really perfect. And again, I think her secret is she's really using gelatin and stuff. So it's 10 minutes to 6.
And we get to go talk to some peoples.
Yeah, we're going to go do our Zoom meeting with our Patreons. Now, it's obviously not, mandatory.
No.
But we do have a Patreon if you want to help support the channel. And what we do is every Friday, Rachel comes out with like a little like inspirational blog post called Fearless Friday. We share some other stuff over there. We have a couple little giveaway things. We actually are designing a t-shirt right now for all of our Patreons because they're called the Meatheads.
Meatheads.
And then we do a monthly live stream with them. And now we're also going to do like a monthly Zoom meeting with them all.
This is very new to us.
I have no idea how to operate Zoom. So hopefully we don't have a bunch of people like talking and I don't know how to mute them.
We don't know how to do this. Well, here's a little something that we picked up at Sam's Club that is Tabitha sized. I think that we have plenty of toilet paper. You think this is enough? This is a lot. And it's Joe's favorite brand, Scott's. I'm actually going to put Miss Tabitha go night-night for a minute because we're going to have the Zoom meeting. And I have a feeling that my mom's dog, Boaz, who we are babysitting right now while she's on a little trip, like they will just, play too hard in the background if I don't put Tabitha away.
I want to back up to the toilet paper thing because even you admitted the other day.
It is so different.
Right?
This really is where it's at. And we use this in our camper too.
Well, because it's septic safe. But we had some of we finally got rid of all of the COVID supply of toilet paper. And it was like Charmin. It was like the backup stuff. But every time you turn around...
I mean, it was done. We went through a roll like way too fast. And I mean, it was comfy, but then it was a little bit like disconcerting if you use Scott's more regularly because it felt like you were wiping your butt with like a blanket. You're like, too much.
Yeah.
Too much going on
I'm
back
like,
there.
I have 4 pieces and like, yeah, there's way too much. I feel like I'm about to like completely clog up the toilet paper.
Yeah.
I know exactly how much Scott's to use, but the other stuff, and then every time you went to the bathroom, there's no toilet paper.
But you have like a behavioral, like the way you wrap it on your hand when you're like gonna, tear off a piece. No matter what brand you're using, you do that same motion. Ooh, coffee's ready. This young gentleman that we are babysitting is all mouth. But we just got off of the most like really encouraging, rewarding hour and a half of my entire week. And that was the Zoom meeting with our Patreons because they help us to be able to have the camera that we're recording with and lights and just keep going because it all is, you have to buy these things and upgrade and buy, when we live stream on, different platforms and you've got to have the Xfinity and we have to pay for like the NASA internet, all those things, we need help in order for us to be able to afford this stuff. and they just make it happen. But we got to have a Zoom meeting today and listen to their stories and how they came to know about keto and what keto's done in their lives. And not only are you talking about hundreds of pounds of weight loss across, with everybody's story, but just so many health issues that have been spoken to and have been really reversed because of keto. And you hear about not just them, but their brother is on keto now and is experiencing better health. I mean, listening to Christopher talk about how his dad is no longer a diabetic. And you think about just all of the blessings that people have been able to experience, and we get to help forward their message. Whether you have a YouTube channel or you're sharing things on social media, I feel like it's an honor for us to be able to take their stories and let other people hear it, because, maybe we haven't struggled with Hashimoto's, but we know people who have. And so we can share their story, get the message out, and hopefully help other people learn about keto.
Do you want to come show your bicycle, even though it's dark out, and your helmet?
This also comes with extra virginity. Look at this.
Yeah, but turn around. Okay, but yeah, come over here to your bicycle. And here's the thing. So this is Rachel's bicycle. Although, I have to tell you, looking at the one that they sent me, which is supposed to be the better bicycle, I think we may switch, because the other one, which is the Fat Bear, is actually smaller.
Huh.
And it's lighter. It's like 10 pounds lighter. So we may end up switching.
I love my bike.
So they're the same power, but the other one is a little bit smaller, which is better for your frame. But if you go ahead and press the button, see, the helmet's got these little buttons that you can mount, and when you press it, look at this. It lets everybody know, if you turn to the front, because it's also on the front, and press it. Now press it again, it stops, and then press the other side.
You want to know where all the cool people are heading? That way. Right there. Go with me to the cool place. Obviously, if I'm going there.
I will say this.
It's got a really smooth ride.
I definitely see you coming.
Oh, yeah. I'm here.
You're so hot with that.
I just came from that way. I don't know how you could tell. And I'm going to be going that way.
This is a really cool safe helmet. I will leave a link for it down in the description. We got it off of Amazon. It's a little bit expensive, but again, it's safety thing, and Rachel's riding at like 5 in the morning.
So I'm okay with it not being cool, all right? I just want it to not get me killed. Like, I want to be safe. I want people to see me. I'm not worried about the fact that it has a light on it. I like it.
Okay, so I'm gonna go to the bank on the bicycle.
Not without this, you're not.
Are you serious?
Yes, you have to wear it. Yes.
But this is yours.
Well, I need.
Mine's still in the box because my bike doesn't work. I'm waiting for a new battery.
Sir, judging on your track record with your head, put the helmet on. You may need to wear the helmet like all of the time.
I feel like, oh my gosh, it's so tight. I feel like one of those little kids, where we have to.
You are like one of those little kids.
Do I look cool?
You look super cool, baby.
What you got there?
I got my keto chow pudding, which is my dinner for tonight.
So it's a protein pudding. You can use pretty much any protein powder, and it's a scoop of protein powder and 4 eggs and 2 cups of almond milk. I'll leave a link for that video right over Rachel's head. She loves this thing because it's so filling. Now, she likes it hot.
I do.
I like it cold. I like to make it and sit in the refrigerator and eat it the next day. It like thickens up more.
So what's interesting is I really like the mushy kind of consistency. It's funny. I've listened to Mega from Keto Connect.
Right.
She's talked about how she kind of likes some mushy type of food.
Right.
I like that too.
Really?
I do. I always have. So yeah, I mean, you're not doing a lot of chewing, but I don't know. I just really love it.
So earlier we were doing a Zoom call for our Patreons, and somebody like rang the doorbell.
Yeah.
And it was a guy from like 3 blocks over, and because we have the RV out right now because we're getting ready to go on a trip. And he was like, hey, I just recently bought an RV and my refrigerator's not working. And like, I watched your like keto channel, and not your keto channel, your RV channel.
Yeah.
Which if you haven't seen that, it's 2 Crazy Campers. There's a link for it down below, and I'll put one up over here over Rachel's head. And we just put our camping adventures up there. We're putting vlogs up there now.
But that was so neat.
And he was like, my refrigerator's not working. Could you look at it for me?
We have a camping buddy in the neighborhood. Didn't even know it till today.
Now that we had a really good Zoom call and we're in a great mood.
It was awesome.
You want to read some mean comments?
Let me take just a spoonful of sweet since we're about to have some sour.
Some of these were so mean we couldn't even read them. Like we had some really hateful ones. Like we're not even going to give them the pleasure of them hearing it at all.
Well, I mean, sometimes it was naughty language.
Yeah. So this person wrote 2 things. Like 2 things.
2 full scents we're going to share.
First, congratulations to you both on your weight loss. Well, okay, that's a good thing.
Thank you. Okay.
Second, I don't know if they're talking to you or me, but it says, you need to lose those black pants.
We both wear black pants.
Or whatever those are that you're wearing. It could have been you wearing your your legging things. I don't know. Because those are not flattering at all. I mean, not being mean, just saying.
No, why would we
You guys look
mean?
great. So good luck to your continued success.
Thank you.
I really like this one.
Oh, man.
Yeah.
How bad is it?
Well, you know how we get all those comments all the time that are like, you know, how mean I am for having so easy, even Rachel could make it.
Like you're a bad husband.
And those are usually like, I'm a bad husband.
Bad man.
I'm a bad man. Like, I'm a chauvinistic pig. And meanwhile, the whole thing was your idea.
I know.
So this one's picking on you that you're bad for women.
Oh, what?
So... This person, this is on the black tank video where you cleaned the black tank over on our RV channel, which was very funny. And here's the thing, Rachel really didn't want to clean the black tank.
I did not want to clean the black tank, and I have not cleaned it since.
I mean, it's not super gross, but the thought of holding a hose
with your poop
with all of your poop going through, and it's not like changing a diaper. People say like, well, it's like changing a diaper.
What, Joe's diaper and my diaper combined?
There's a difference between cleaning the bottom of your baby and holding a 4-inch hose that's got 40 gallons of poop flowing through.
If there's 40 gallons of poop in your baby's diaper, please seek medical attention.
And then also, not to mention the fact that at some point you're going to have to pick up that hose, and there is a chance that it's going to backsplash, like, into your face. Like, has anybody ever seen the movie, what is it, RV with Robin Williams?
Hey, JoJo, let her rip. Turn it off!
That is a possibility. So, anyway, here's what this person wrote. OMG. I hope this was an act. It really wasn't. Or else, for goodness sake, please quit being such a baby. You made me embarrassed to be a woman, and you are perpetuating this stereotype of women can't do things. Sheesh. Enough already.
I am not perpetuating the stereotype that women can't do things. I'm perpetuating the stereotype that women do not like holding a poop hose or smelling poop. I think that is universal. We don't like poop, okay?
Right.
We're not into it.
I actually think you're doing the opposite. You're proving that you could do everything that I could do. You were cleaning the black tank.
Sorry, women. Let you down again.
So, let's see. Do we have any other ones? We said that you're way too perky. Oh, here's a good one.
Somebody said I was way too perky.
Yes. So this person said, I need to stop interrupting and cutting you off whenever we do our YouTubes. Because I do it every time and all day long.
All day long?
All day long.
How do they know you do it all day long?
I don't know. Look, you have a friend here visiting.
She's like, what are you eating? Do you have enough to share? You really shouldn't be eating unless you brought enough for everybody.
Here's the thing. Sometimes you're just talking and you accidentally want to get your thought out. But I think we do a pretty good job of going back and forth. This is a banter YouTube channel. And that's just part of our banter.
Sometimes things interrupt.
This person has a great question for us.
All right.
It's really simple. Are they father and daughter? I guess I look really old. Either I look really old.
Who's your daddy?
Or you look really young.
I hope it's a compliment. Let's take it as a compliment.
I think that's most of them. The rest of the ones that we have, we really can't read because they were a little bit too naughty or too mean, and we don't want to put that out there.
So here was our thought behind sharing the comments because we don't want to glorify negativity.
Right.
There's plenty of negativity in the world. Like, we don't need to spotlight negativity. But I was thinking that if we share the negative comments, that I know you guys, I know our family.
Right.
You guys would be going, Rachel, don't hold on to that thought. Don't give them another thought. Don't let that sit. Don't chew on that. You know, Joe, don't meditate on that. Don't like take that home and internalize it. Like, that is not true. I know the truth about you, and I don't want you to hold on to those, you know, negative feelings. And I wanted you guys to be able to think about, what is there negativity in your life? Maybe you're holding on to thoughts for yourself, like negative thoughts that we think about ourselves.
Right.
You know, maybe you have come in contact with a coworker or a family member or a friend that said, you know, I know you have dieted a million times and this is just going to be like every other time. You're not going to have success because you've never had success. Like, you're no good. Whatever negative thought that you've either been entertaining in your own mind or somebody's been lobbing in your direction, I want you to do the courtesy to yourself that you would want to